All right, so I realized on the first video I might have went too fast. Maybe you can use it as a refresher if you need to catch up real quick. But I'm gonna break it down into 3 steps. First, we're gonna name the alkane group. Basically, alkane groups, you're just gonna use these prefixes. So if there's a single, hold on, let me get this glare. If there's a single C, a single carbon, it's gonna be a meth. Well, it starts with meth. It's going to start with meth. Since they're all alkanes, they're all going to end in ane. So that's going to be a methane. If there's a two chain of carbons, that's going to be an eth. So it's going to be an ethane. If there's a 3 chain of carbons, it's going to be a prop. So it's going to make it a propane. Whenever I look at alkanes, I always just try to figure out which one of these anes is it. But if there's a 4 chain of carbons, it's going to be a butane. And basically, I'll just show you how to choose your chain with this part. So say you got something, well, I showed you before, but you got something like this. You pick which one it is real quick. What do y'all want to call it? A methane, ethane, propane, butane? Obviously, propane. It's a 3 chain. But this is where you get thrown off at. Okay. All right. Say you got something like that. How are you going to name this? Which one do you pick? All right. Like I said in the initial video, a car can only turn one direction. So you pick your path, whichever is the longest way. So you just keep counting them. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 4 right there. 1, 2, 3. No, I'm not taking that path. I want to take the longest path. I got all day. How about we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. After you find your chain, go ahead and circle it. 5 is the longest chain that you can make, with your car only being able to turn one direction. You got me? You feel me? The next thing you do is you look for you start counting which side of your chain has the closest substituent. These are substituents. The things that are hanging off your longest chain are called substituents. These are all going to be alkyls because it's going to be carbon groups that's hanging off your substituents. The other ones are halos, which is going to be your fluorine, bromine, iodine, and chlorine. But we're not going to deal with the halos right now. But you look up for which side gets the first substituent, and it's right here. So now I start naming it I start numbering it from this side. I'm going to name number 1, number 2. This is going to be number 3 in the corner over here. It's going to be number 4. This is going to be number 5. We just named every carbon in our chain with a number. Got me? And that's basically it for your alkanes whenever you're trying to choose it. So this would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Since there's 5 of them, it's going to be a pentane. And that's just naming an alkane chain, basically simple. Don't let them confuse you with the names. All it's doing is telling you what number of carbons you have in your longest chain. And a car can only turn one direction.